What's good, YouTube? Steel here, and in today's video we continue to explore strategies that are able to take on Suicune and live to tell a tale. This video will be on Exeggutor, which is a deck that I ran into after I had a great run with Guzzlord and felt like I found the answer to the meta. And then I run into this deck, and not only does it have a great matchup against Suicune due to the way that it plays, but it also has great matchups into some of Suicune's most popular counters, including the Guzzlord list that I was playing, as well as all the Lightning decks that are popping all over the format. Despite some consistency issues and vulnerability to hand disruption, when this deck works, it makes for some of the most exciting and stressful gameplay I have ever been a part of. As always, I'd like to ask y'all to please consider subscribing, as it goes a long way in supporting the channel. Also, consider becoming a member, as I've recently added channel emotes and look forward to adding more perks and tiers in the future. And with that said, let's jump into the deck list. As mentioned in the intro and the title, today's deck is Exeggutor, and going straight into the card by card, we're playing double Execute with Growth Spurt, double Alolan Exeggutor, the one with Tropical Hammer, and double Exeggutor EX. Then we're playing one Pokeball, one Red Card, one Repel, double Leaf Cape, one Memory of Light, that's gonna come clutch, two Professor's Research, two Ericas, one Mars, one Guzma, and the reason this deck is even viable, two Wills. And the strategy for this deck couldn't be more streamlined if it tried, which is something that anti or counter Suicune decks have to do, mainly because if you play too much of an intricate deck or something that requires too many bench pieces, Suicune does just punish you for playing the game, whether it's Greninja tagging and grabbing out with Cyrus certain Pokemon, or obviously Suicune gets stronger the more you have on the bench. So this deck really relies, similar to the Guzzlord list that we posted previously, just having one attacker up front and having it win you the entire game. When you think of like Alolan Exeggutor, what's crazy about it is, yes, it's hit or miss, right? It either knocks out the Pokemon it's swinging at, or it doesn't. It swings just as hard as Charizard, except we have Will that guarantees you're gonna hit for 150. The other thing is Exeggutor EX, so it almost depends. Sometimes you're just forced to play whichever of the evolutions you have in your hand. But another thing that controls which route you take is if you're going first or second. If you're going first, obviously you cannot like evolve, you can't put energy, you can't use Growth Spurt, you can't do nothing, right? But if it goes back to your turn, you have the ability to go aggressive and immediately evolve into Exeggutor and start attacking, Exeggutor EX that is. Or you could take it easy and use Growth Spurt on your Execute, knowing that next turn you're able to use the Tropical Hammer. Granted, this is where Memory of Light is very clutch. There's a world where if you go first, you could still go for the Alolan route, regardless of having the EX or not, because if it goes to your turn and you have Memory of Light, you're able to evolve and have a 150 body, but still be using the Growth Spurt to ramp for the following turn to have the 3 energy. And for those of you who don't know, Memory of Light is a tool that just came out in the newest set that allows any evolved Pokemon to use any of the attacks listed on a previous form. The rest of the deck is either based on Disruption or Resilience or Resistance, as we play double Leaf Cape to make our Exeggutor go all the way up to either 180 if it's the Alolan or 190 if it's the EX. And these are totals that many decks can't get to, especially since we're geared up to beat Suicune, forcing them to the 80 at max with one Greninja. And there's a world where they have 100 if they have 2 Greninjas, but remember, we're being as aggressive as swinging as early as turn 2. Like if we went second and we Growth Spurt and then evolve into Alolan Exeggutor, our turn 4, which is our second turn of the game, we're already swinging for 150 and knocking out whatever's in front of us, especially if we have Will. Otherwise it becomes a coin flip, and there's a lot of coin flips in this deck. Alolan Exeggutor coin flips, Exeggutor EX coin flips, whether it's doing 40 or 80, which is why this deck is so exciting, also stressful, because it's either high rolling and you're having the time of your life, or you're gonna get tails after tails after tails, because Will not always be there. Also, just one Will won't knock out and get you 3 points. But I feel like I got sidetracked when it came to like the Resilience and Disruption. We're playing double Leaf Cape and double Erica to make sure these big bodies of either 160 or 150 are able to stay on the board as long as possible, because remember, for the most part, we are playing a strategy that's going to have just one Pokemon active, similar to the Guzzlord list that I posted previously. And like I mentioned, there's a certain formula that this Suicune meta has created, where the decks are either Suicune or decks like this, like Guzzlord, like Tapu Koko. Shout out to you who posted in the comments. I was trying to keep that one to myself. That one might be a future video. It's just decks that you try to put as least as possible on the board and still being able to produce or generate enough power. But since you're stuck with just one Pokemon, you need as much healing as you could like fit into a deck without losing consistency. And then the rest is Mars and Red Card, because obviously Suicune is drawing so much, you don't want them to find their rare candy cards. Also, Guzma is to get rid of Leaf Capes so that Alolan Exeggutor could knock something out, or against Darkrai. Rocky Helmets could get rather annoying, especially if you're going through the Exeggutor EX route. Nonetheless, this deck is a whole ton of fun. Yes, there'll be games where you just open the egg, never find an evolution, or they hit you with a Mars and you lose it and you never find and you literally don't get to play. That will happen. So I want to warn you, don't go into your games that happen. You come back to this video like, what, this deck, like, trust me, there'll be games where you do absolutely nothing, and then there's games where you are unstoppable, and those games are, trust me, they're worth it. I encourage you to stick around for the gameplay, as this deck sure knows how to put on a show. And with that, I wish you all the best of luck on ladder, and above all else, stay pro. Ooh, the mirror match. We do get to go first though. So what, we're a will away from, like, just winning? Oh my goodness. Can it happen? Can we actually pull it off? Can we actually start like this? Let's see. Okay, they could play red card, but no Mars. Rots. Ash, how's it going? Bro, and it always happens. They do that into me having absolutely nothing to play. So close, so close, so close. Let's see what we could draw into. Well, we returned the favor, but that's about it. That's so brutal. Grinded all day to end up exactly where I was this morning. Arvak, that's the pocket special. I was doing good until that extremely painful Mars. Yeah. Hopefully, you know, there's no. Okay. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Please, an Evo of any kind, bro. Please. Any evolution. Obviously, we want Exeggutor, but oh my goodness. Double research, bro. Okay, Pokeball's fine. They'd have no more targets. Keep getting tails. Keep getting. We had game, by the way, turn 1. What are you, HK? You're looking at the game, telling me I shouldn't have fun. Telling me that I should try hard instead. Okay, are we back in this? Not really, right? We have to high roll 80 and then hope to draw. Well, they haven't used Will yet. But realistically, we probably want to get rid of Mars now before they Mars us. Because they're not going to... I guess I could technically wait for them to have more cards in hand. They haven't researched... Oh, they researched once. I don't know. It's fine. We do play a second cape, so I'm not going to attach the light. Just high roll twice. Okay, we got the first one. There's obviously double Will in the deck. Well, Will's not going to help us, but Guzma can. Okay, that Mars was clutch. Unless the last card in their hands is Erica. This is the first game of the night, and it's already way too stressful. We have to Guzma. And high roll. Oh my goodness. Now they cannot draw Exeggutor EX. Please. Bro, this is just the first game of the night. Why am I... This is way too much. This is way too much. I might not be able to handle this deck. All this is fine. Is he slow rolling? I doubt it, right? I doubt it because he... Will wins it. Oh, high roll keeps winning it. Actually, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. That puts us out of range of if they draw the EX. Come on, 3 in a row. 3 in a row, Exeggutor. Oh, just let me... Get me out of this hell, dude. This... Just whiff one more time for me. One more time, just... Alright, so that'll be the end of the stream. I think I'm done for today. Alright, all the pieces of the puzzle are together. Now it's a matter of do they hand disrupt us or not. We have the Will, we have the Lodlin, we got a Leaf Cape, we got Mars, we're going second. Everything that could go right is going to right. And well, actually, we don't care about that, right? Did I start streaming now? No, I've been streaming for 3 hours now. I got 1 hour left though before I'm done. Simon Obi? That's crazy, bro. In this economy? If you're wondering why I didn't research, it's because they're gonna hand disrupt me, and I need to find these freaking evolutions. At least that's what I'm scared of, anyways. Also, it is a Suicune. So the Ori's just a wall. That Suicune looks dope as hell. Yeah, it is, it is. Ahora lo entiendes. I think we gotta guarantee the knockout on Ori. Thoughts on Arceus Pichu? It was really good last season, I can tell you that much. But I don't know where it's at right now. I haven't played it myself. I tried playing it the first day and it didn't, I don't know. It's tough, it's tough. The fact that you have to fill up your bench, although you have cards that counter Suicune, you're also playing into what Suicune wants, so it's kind of awkward. Like, you need to draw really well to punish a Suicune player, or they have to draw really bad. For me, it works super well. The issues you do is... There is bad draws, of course, yeah. Alright, so they're going with the... They don't think we're going to flip heads. What's going on here? Oh, they're not even swinging. Okay. What? High key, I kind of want on Mars here. I posted another egg list in the Discord. I'll check it out. I'll check it after. With Sil, oof, that's a lot of cards. I guess it's less susceptible to. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But surely they're not gonna go into the. Oof! If we get Will off of this, got the Guzma. Exeggutor, lock in. Exeggutor, I need you to lock in. Or we could. Okay, this kind of works too, right? Okay, the Erica makes sure that we don't auto lose, right? Because we go back to... We go to 170, the most they could do... Yeah, we gotta heal, we gotta heal. It's the correct thing to do. It's the correct thing to do. Well, we could just win right now, though. Nah, I'll play it correctly, I'll play it correctly. Please Gamba. Corn Dog, I could tell that you want me to Gamba the times that you wouldn't because of... Since you're going for top number 1, you can't risk it, so you want me to risk it. Is that what it is? Silver Gnome as an Italian listening to this. Hopefully it's a good surprise. You see this Exeggutor? I can't trust this guy. He's a sellout, dude. Corn dog gambles like crazy. Well, that's why you're at the top, bruh. I've noticed that too. The original deck is much faster. Let me see. I don't run Raikou or Core, just the basic or either. I'm faster 0. Alright. The good thing though is that we get to Gamba now again. All right. Also, Silver Gnome, thank you for the follow. Exeggutor. Lock in. Exeggutor. I can do all things. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. Alright? Lock in, Exeggutor. Oh. Going second again, we take those. Against Suicune. Okay, once again, this is peak egg content right here. Also, I do have the promo, I just like this art better. Okay, so everybody's just starting Oracle these days, huh? Double Pokeball. I know Suicune is top card of the set. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it's strong against. It's not only like a strong card in the set. Is the promo better? The promo does the exact same thing. It's just a different artwork. What I'm saying is that I like this artwork better than the promo artwork. This could be YouTube content. I gotta stop seeing over it. Let's go. Lock in. Lock in. You heard that, Exeggutor? Lock in, aight? Should we Gamba now since they can't attack? I think so. And that way the next one is guaranteed. Ay, Dios mío, bro. The thought process made sense to me. I could be wrong. Saliense is the worst since there's not much to work with. Yeah, I agree. Damn, the slot machine won't pay out. We gotta hope for double. I guess we kind of have to commit to this because at no other point are we going to be able to build this up, right? Any other time after this, they could just Greninja grab it. I guess now they could Greninja grab it also, but you know, it's different. It's different now. Any later and it's too dangerous. Yeah, bro. He ain't built like us. Damn, he's really gonna go for the Exeggutor in the back, bro. What'd it do to you? The one that just killed your friend is up front right there. I high-key want to craft Will just because I know Lyra probably in longevity-wise, but I feel like they love printing coin flips so much that Will always find that someplace in the meta. Whether it's like greedy or not, right? Also, we gotta get rid of this Greninja. Oops, that's the wrong button. When I started watching him, he got to top 500 in ranked. Bro, Nick Pocket would always have my gratitude. Because without him, I wouldn't be... I'd probably still be streaming to 10 people, I'll be honest. Damn, y'all... What's his name again? Silver? If you're still in chat, bro, you just mentioned like, oh, I'm surprised to see this in the... El 10K está más o menos en 16,000, digo, en 1,600 más o menos. Roto Juice, I have less today than I had yesterday. 1640 top 10K, yeah. Alright, our days are numbered. But hopefully so are theirs. The Exeggutor that could, bro. Lock in, Exeggutor, please. Please, Exeggutor. We need more than Will. Realistically, we need a gamble once and then be able to will after the fact. We need the gamble to hit once so that Will's guaranteed the win. Come on, lock in. Lock in, Exeggutor. For the love of God. Please. Diosito mío. Nah, they have Irida. The Guzma was not an out. They have Irida. They have their whole deck in their hand. They were not losing to that. We needed Will, like, yeah, we needed this exactly happen, right? Let's go. Will I am. Oh, should we BM? Nope, never BM because God does not like BMing. What are we going against right now? Oof. I just got a nice little streak since it's a lot of electric right now. I'm using Lycanroc, Babies, and Relicanth. One Kartana, one Pharaoh maybe. I can see that. Going second here is huge, by the way. Having Repel is huge. All we need is a will, basically. In the church. Rocky Helmet doesn't matter here. It's a heavy question. Anyway, your magazine wrong. Jesus Christ, dude. We get it. You drew everything. So I'm leaving for there's nothing to believe. Alright, this is a little slow. Let's speed it up a little bit. Alza arriba. I don't want to play into Repel, so I'm gonna play into Mars, but how much HP? 150. You can red most EX mons in the meta right now. Alright, so no Mars. We can still get red carded. Jesus, okay, so Repel's not gonna do what we want it to. I think this is fine. Lock in, Exeggutor. Don't make me hold the Bible. Just, bro. Can you just one time, bro? Always gotta make it stressful, bro. Lock in. No reason not to do this. I'm aware that now we're kind of cooked to Guzma, but there's not much I can do about that. Okay, Giant Cape is fine. What we're scared of is Guzma. The next outbreak will be water, so Suicune, Mantec, and Melodic will be there. That's nice. Come on. Don't have the Guzma, don't have the Guzma, don't have the Guzma, don't have the Guzma. Bello? Give me Will. Off the top. Will. Will. Hit him with the... Get him out of my face. Doesn't matter. Pick whichever. I told you, I was gathering good karma. When that guy wanted to play all the cards, like it's all good. William. Somehow it's done.